Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the
happening?
Call It Like I See It podcast, everybody. Yeah, we back in this mug. Woo! Let's do it.
When is it?
Hell yeah.
Episode 4?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, most def. You know what I mean? Make sure all y'all subscribe and like. You know what I mean? Keep us going on this so we can keep doing this and yeah, just keeping it going. You know. So yeah, make sure you show your support. Comment if you can. Subscribe definitely. And that'll help us out. But yeah, let's jump right into it, man. We're gonna get into some the tourney going on, Sweet 16. We got going on now, the final 16 teams. So we're gonna start out with that. We're gonna get into some the NFL shit, some Deion Sanders, some LeBron James, Stephen A. Smith beef, all that type of stuff. So yeah, let's just start with the college basketball.
Okay.
And the Sweet 16 kicked off last night. What was it, the first 4 games?
Yep.
Was it?
4.
So yeah, we had the Duke in Arizona, the Florida, Maryland, and the BYU, Alabama, and Arkansas versus Texas Tech. Alabama won the BYU game. Let's start with that game, and we'll jump right into it. So, what'd y'all think of the first night?
It was cool. It was cool, man. Yeah, Alabama. Yeah, they blew BYU out. I know that. Them boys was raining. They made it rain. They made it rain on them. Sears with 10 3-pointers, man.
That boy was balling,
young dude
man.
went crazy, man. Yeah,
they
did.
Which one of y'all text me with that shit? One of y'all text me with it.
Was CJ do it in the
CJ did? Yeah, I was like, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Weren't they the underdog? Weren't they the underdog, Alabama?
They was the favorite.
No, they was favorite
over
the BYU, yeah. But they broke a record for as a team for 3-pointers,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that boy Mark Sears, he had 10 himself. You know what I mean? And the rest, I think the record was like 24 threes or something like that in the game. And they did that. They
man.
I
mean, they put up 113, man. That's a lot for college, man. So
Alabama always has good teams, though.
Yeah, they blew them out, man.
Yeah, that was good. And then the second game was they're gonna be something to reckon with. Sears is definitely a pro.
Yeah, for sure.
Mark Sears, he's definitely gonna be in the first round pick. So yeah, look for him to be in the NBA, and them to make some noise in the Elite 8. But yeah, then the next game, let's talk about the Maryland-Florida game. Florida, they ended up whooping on Maryland.
2 guards. Them guards, they backcourters is shit.
Oh, yeah.
They are.
I forget what them 2 niggas' names is, because I thought one homie was the shit, but the other dude just as good.
Well, what's his name? Walter Jr.? What's his name? Walter Jr., I think it is. He a star on Florida.
Yeah, he's a star. Yeah, number 1, that boy. Clayton Jr. Clayton.
Clayton. Yeah, that boy.
Yeah, man.
I said Walter.
That boy.
Clayton. Who was
that boy can play, man.
Clayton Jr.,
and then Walter Payton.
Shit.
I was trying to find this list I had, but yeah, no, they did it. But what's his name? He was a star all week, man. What's his name? Queen. What's
Derek
his first
Queen.
name?
Derek.
Yeah, Derek Queen. Boy, that so he was a star with the game winner against Colorado State.
Right.
The last second shot. He was on the Pat McAfee show, everything all week on that. I think he was on First Take or something like that. He a superstar off that last shot, and then his team gets whooped on by Florida. But he did have 27. He had 27.
27, 5.
Yep. Yeah. So he's going to be a good pro too.
He didn't have a bad game. His team did.
Yeah.
It's a team sport, though. I get it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No doubt. Yeah,
his
he
team
went
was
10
mad.
to 10 from the line and shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's good, man.
His team was mad. He was getting all the shine through the week. You know what I mean? They're like, fuck you, bro.
They're like, we gonna slack off a little bit. Yeah. Damn, they was hating that hard. Yeah, they was hating that hard.
But you got all the recognition.
Yeah, they
you win the game next week.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
How about we quit on you? You ain't going to the Elite 8.
Man. But that was he's a baller, definitely. So look for him in the pros as well. Plus the kind of we mentioned from Florida. Man, I had a little a list of the top 25 players, and a lot of them, moved on to the tourney because you good, you got a good team, everybody balling around you.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the third game, moving on along, Duke whooped Arizona. Well, they ran off on them. Cooper Flag doing his thing. You know what I mean? Baller. He's probably the number one player in college. He'll probably go number one, definitely.
No doubt. No doubt.
You can pretty much guarantee that.
I just seen some shit that's very good. Well,
yeah.
I've been hearing a whole bunch of stuff about Cooper Flag, and I always hated Duke because I was a Michigan fan with the Fab Five, but I always hated Duke teams. You know what I mean?
Too.
Yeah.
And Cooper Flag's the real deal, man.
Yeah,
he's the real deal. And that was expected for Duke, for me to play. I had them beat to win I have them picked to win the whole thing.
Gotcha.
Duke?
Yeah, Duke.
Yeah.
UConn has always been my team, but I give respect to Duke. But UConn, the Huskies, is my team.
Hell yeah. I picked Houston to win it all.
Yeah, Houston's raw.
Yeah, I picked them to win it all in my bracket. So they still alive.
Yeah.
They actually okay, so the Michigan-Auburn game's on right now. It's tied game 13-13 right now. So go Michigan. Boy, I'm a big Michigan fan for anybody that don't know. Been it for many, many years.
That's right.
Damn near almost 30 years. But
I was going to ask you, Chris, for Michigan, is it the Golden? Is that the center? Golden's the center?
Oh, yeah. Our center number 50.
Yeah, will he have 12 plus rebounds? I picked him to have 12 plus rebounds. And then they said, will Donaldson have 5 plus rebounds and at least 4 points? And I said, I picked them for Auburn. I think they'll make 4 plus fucking 3-pointers.
Yeah, Vladislav Golden. Vladislav. He'll definitely 7'1", 250, bro. Why do you think he's a big reason that he going pro, man. He's one of the top 25 players in the league. He's a baller. He's a baller. But anyway, so they balling right now. But anyway, not to get off track, the Duke Arizona was getting their ass whooped. Duke ran off on them last night at the beginning. And then Arizona tried to make a roaring comeback, but it fell short, and Duke put him away, put him out of their misery. And then the last game last night, Arkansas, Texas Tech, which probably was the most exciting. That shit was live. OT. Boy, went OT like a mug, man. Arkansas, I was looked at the beginning of the game because I didn't watch it all the way through. But Arkansas ran off on their ass, boy. It looked like Arkansas was about to do in Texas Tech. And Texas Tech had one of the greatest comebacks in the tourney history. They came back, roaring back. Yeah, they scored like 13 points in like a short span to roar back in the second half, the end of the second half. And but yeah, that boy Deion Williams, he put it away, and he hit the shot to go overtime to tie it. And then he had the last shot to win the game, little layup on the side. So he did his thing. He had 20, and the star JT Toppin, he going pro. He's one of the top 25 players. So definitely look for him in the draft as well. He had 20 as well. And Texas Tech did the damn thing and put Calipari and the Arkansas Razorbacks put him away. You know,
knocked him out.
Calipari, I didn't know. I forgot Calipari went over there, man. And I picked St. John's to go to the finals, and the Arkansas beat them, man. So I was like, damn, they busted my bracket.
I picked St. John's too.
Yeah. They put out St. John's, and another legendary coach, Patino. Right? No, not Patino, but that's a football coach. What's the coach for St. John's? Oh man, forgot.
No, you're right. You're right.
Legendary Patino. Yeah,
Patino. Yeah,
Rick
right.
Patino. That's right. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Put his ass out. I thought they was gonna make a run because his team was like they went on. They didn't lose like since the second half of the season and towards the end. But anyway, they lost, and then Arkansas lost to Texas Tech. And then let's go ahead and
Michigan and Ole Miss.
But what happened with Michigan State game. Michigan State won. Michigan State won, y'all. Michigan State beat Ole Miss 73 to 70. Wow.
Only reason why I do that is because Magic had posted about it.
Yeah.
Magic Johnson posted about it because he went to Michigan State, and that's how I knew. I didn't get a chance to catch that game.
Bump Michigan State. I wanted them to lose, little punks. I'm a Michigan fan, so I don't go for Michigan State. You know what I mean?
Right.
I never did, never will. Pump.
Wait, didn't Draymond go to Draymond went to Michigan State?
Yeah, they won the national championship,
he
right?
Went to Michigan State, right?
I think he won the national championship.
I believe so.
Other than Magic and Draymond, fuck Michigan State.
Yeah, and then Tennessee, they handled Kentucky. 78 to 65 right there. So only two more slots left to punch. That's either Michigan and Auburn and or Purdue, Houston to go to the Elite Eight. So right now, Michigan State, Tennessee, Florida, Duke, and Alabama. So we'll see who are the last two, and Texas Tech, and we'll see who the last two are.
I predict Michigan and Purdue. I want Purdue to beat Houston, but I don't think that they're going to do it, but
we'll give a report later on in this. Yeah, we'll give a report on the Michigan game and the start of the other game during this podcast towards the end. We're going to keep it moving along, though. Looking forward to the Elite Eight and who makes it in tonight to seal that up. It's going to be good. A lot of good teams this year. The Tourney's been off the hook. Off the hook. Okay.
As advertised.
A lot of good players, man, going to the NFL. That's what I was thinking the other night. I'm like, damn, there's hella good players. I lost my list. Otherwise, I'll run them off of the top 25. And then, new stars are being made every tourney game, So,
the NBA. That. Okay.
Yeah, to go to the NBA. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gotcha.
All right. Well, let's keep it moving on some NFL stuff. The Russell Wilson, he signed with the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is a plus for you guys for pulling Shedeur. To me, if they still draft Shedeur, you know what I wanted to say? When Shedeur and them lost the bowl game, they had took a picture of his locker and shit. And y'all didn't follow the story where he had the New York Giants fucking cleats. They had sent him the red cleats. For the Giants, the red and blue ones, and they were sitting like right there. And he was like, only wear dad shit or whatever. But they were trying to say, oh, okay, he's going to the Giants and shit or whatever. And there was a story about it, but I guess someone killed it. Oh, but I don't think he's going there, man.
Yeah, Deion came out.
I seen
a
post, that Deion said we wouldn't mind going to New York or something like that, right?
For real?
Well, he also was on the Skip. He was also on the Skip Bayless show just recently, and he said he'll be happy wherever his son goes. But he
changed it.
Well, he got to play it right. He got to play it right.
Yeah. He might not feel that way inside, but
he can't be like LeVar Ball.
He had to say it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel it.
And
so what do you think about Russell Wilson?
So
going to the Giants. It's for 1 year, 51 million. Is it 51, 52
Yeah, well,
million?
if I'm the Giants, that's good.
Is that half guaranteed? Yeah, is it half guaranteed?
The 21 million?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know.
10 million or something is guaranteed off of he signed for like 51 million for a year or something. He wanted 2 years. Well, they gave him 1 year.
That kind of leads us back to what we was talking about before on the other podcast, with the Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson. Aaron Rodgers is holding people hostage. Pittsburgh over there waiting like, what are you going to do, Aaron?
He's waiting for the Vikings.
Aaron, what are you going to do?
A contender.
Are you going?
He wants to go to a winner.
And even the Vikings were like talking about, you can come over here, but now they're like, we're good with our quarterback room. We ain't tripping. But Pittsburgh's still just waiting there. You know what I mean? And so I don't blame the Giants for signing up Russell. I mean, we said Russell, we would take Russell over Aaron Rodgers. So
I think
the Giants said the same thing. Like, what? We don't care about courting Aaron Rodgers. He gonna try to play us anyway.
Yeah, man, what I mean? Exactly.
I think they watched our show last week. I think somebody watched our show last week and found out.
I hope so.
Hell yeah.
Because they've been effing up over there in New York at the Giants for the past few years.
So, man,
They even grabbed Jameis just to have a backup. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they trying to address that
so who's
position.
the teams that could possibly still get Aaron Rodgers? The Steelers and who?
Man, I don't know if there's
Minnesota.
So many, yeah.
But the Vikings ain't really.
They said they moved on, but
that's who he's holding out for.
Yeah.
But he wants the money.
Yeah.
He wants more years.
Yeah,
he wants
what
more
I was
years.
saying.
I see.
Yeah, he wants more years. Yeah.
And he probably want a lot of money. And it's like, bro, we're not paying you $50 million now, bro.
We're not paying you that shit after what you did.
The Jets were, dumb enough to pay you that much. We're not. Yeah, fuck that. I wouldn't do that.
And you make dumbass Devontae Adams come there and y'all still stunk. We ain't giving you that money, nigga.
Yeah,
like,
ain't getting that payment, bro.
Aaron Rodgers ain't worth $10 million with $10 million in his pocket.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy though. What is Pittsburgh going to do if Aaron Rodgers goes somewhere else or he retires or something like that? So if they don't know how to handle quarterbacks over there. They don't know how to get a quarterback in there, man.
They don't. It's weird.
Tomlin and Aaron Rodgers aren't going to mix, bro.
I love Tomlin, but man, you don't know how to find a quarterback, man. That's all I know.
It's like,
and they should have moved quick on Justin Fields and stopped playing, and they let the Jets slide up under there and whoop whoop, we got him.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And he gonna turn shit around over there. Watch.
Yeah, he gonna do something. He gonna run on some people. I know that.
Do whatever. They gonna let him do whatever. Watch.
Yeah, with Coach Glenn over there, man, I think he gonna put the right pieces around him eventually, and I think it'll work out for Fields over there, man. And the Steelers are tripping, man, letting him out the door like that.
So now, if you were the owner for the Vikings, would you take Aaron Rodgers? Yes or no question. Now, no. You?
No.
Man, I got the young buck ready to take off on fools. You know what I mean?
Okay, so then
gotta pay him. Yeah,
and
obviously from Michigan, the boy from Michigan, JJ.
So obviously, neither team gives a fuck. They're holding out for him to retire, right? Because he said he would retire if he didn't.
Pitt wants him.
Yeah, they want to go there because he thinks he ain't gonna win a title.
He want to play. If he wants to play, he better go over there because they can win a title. That defense, boy. Yeah, that's all they missing is and they got DK Metcalf and
and Pickens.
And Pickens.
Pittsburgh?
Boy,
they got
he's not gonna go over there. Aaron Rodgers wants. He doesn't like strong coaches.
No, he going over there. He just don't want to. He just want to go last minute shit. He likes staying in the limelight. He likes people talking about him. So he gonna wait till the last minute.
Oh, if they pass his ass up.
He talked to Tomlin. He probably said, Tomlin, I'm coming over there, bro, but I don't want to announce it yet because I want people to keep talking about my ass.
They've been saying it's the Vikings. He's waiting
he do
for
love that attention. Yeah.
That nigga suck.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, get your ass up out of here, man. I don't give a damn, man.
Do you want to play or not?
Lamar gonna whoop y'all ass anyway.
It don't even matter.
Because right now that are dope as fuck that probably won't even get drafted. And they'll take any amount of money holding out for these suck ass motherfuckers here, man.
That's why.
I don't wonder what pick they have in the draft, but they can get one of them young quarterbacks as well. They missed out on Pickett. They missed out on Pickett.
Yeah, they missed on
that was one. That was a bad pick right there.
Yeah, he was no
pun intended,
He was from the backyard. Yeah, he came from Pitt University, so they was like, man, we'll keep you in house, but
Pickett
was a bad pick.
Factors in when you're going for these teams, right? The ball doesn't move until the fucking owner says, right?
Right.
So if an owner don't want to pay money to a certain motherfucker, I don't like his personality. I'm not paying him that much money. It ain't really the general manager that can say shit. It's the owner.
No,
so
the owner got
and have a wrong impression of the owner where his alma mater is Alabama, and you played for Pittsburgh or some other team and whoop their ass.
Yep.
And we ain't drafting you, motherfucker.
No.
Fuck. We'll get his ass over here and sit his ass down. Sit his dumb ass down. You know what I mean? So you got to think about it. Some teams are hostages of their owners.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
That's why you got to
think,
stay out the way, the owners.
Especially for pro day and all this shit when they go, if you don't make a good impression on the owner, it don't matter what them scouts or them coaches saying. I wouldn't pay you shit.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
so that's what's fucked up because when I was saying that it makes a better choice, better thing for Russell Wilson to go to the Giants if he happens to do something. Their organization in desperate need of someone that's a veteran to lead them somewhere. You wouldn't exactly take Shador and then wait for that many more years for him to develop. And even though he's dope as fuck, you know what I mean? They want him and Cam Ward to come out right out of the gate and be firing to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. For him, they're pinpoint. He's gonna be at Las Vegas. Watch.
Well,
I'm hoping.
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. But it's not. It's looking unlikely. Because what it's looking like.
Because Cam Ward's gonna go first.
That'll be amazing.
I don't think Tyler.
We'll have to trade up.
I don't think Travis.
You would have to. You would have.
And we're not now that we have Geno. We're not going to trade up with Geno.
No,
you know what I mean?
No,
so
probably
we're going to sit. I don't think it's going to be a long shot if we get him. I'll be dancing around if we do.
They're going to trade for Shador.
You know what I'll do?
Cleveland might snatch him.
Yeah, somebody else will snatch him.
If I was Pitt, I would call up Atlanta and be like, "What you want from Kirk Cousins, man? What you want from Kirk?
Yeah.
Well, let's get him over here, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We need to get this done. We need that would be a good thing, man.
GM CJ, holla at me. I can run your team for you. I'll let you know what you need to do.
Give me a call.
But Raiders, you need to get Shador Sanders somehow. About Geno or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not banking on
he can
Geno. How old is Geno Smith?
I'm not sure. He got to be in his 30s, right? He got to be in his 30s. He's younger than Russ, but I'm not sure.
Is he in his 30s? Sure. I thought he was late 29, no?
Geno Smith?
Yeah, he's 30-something. Let's see,
I don't know. We got to look that up.
He's 34.
Yeah, I was going to say, he got to be in his 30s.
But
he's been around.
In football years, that's old. You can't play that. You can't play till you 40 in football no more.
Yeah.
Nah, he's only got like 3 years left, bro. 3 years left. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, he's a solid quarterback.
You usually shot about 35 years old. You know what I mean? That's considered you're a vet and you move in a different team and shit. Yeah, you on the way out.
Yeah. Quarterbacks can play a little longer. Yeah.
Your farewell tour is faster in the NFL than it is in basketball or baseball.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, baseball has the most longevity.
But quarterbacks, in football and kickers, they don't get hit too much.
Nowadays, they change all the rules.
Right? Can't touch them.
They changed the rules since Tom Brady got hurt, and they changed the rules. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
I know quarterbacks back in the day. They look at the NFL now and we're like, man, I wish I could play right now.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Not only do I get paid way more money, but I don't get slammed on the ground. And my whole head or my legs get. My knees get bashed or anything.
No CTE for me, buddy.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Hey, for real.
You remember how bad Brett Favre was getting killed, man, against the Saints and Bounty Gate, man, and
it was
bad,
that
was they were murdering quarterbacks.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Boy, they was trying.
I'm kind of biased though. Brett Favre stealing that money from them welfare motherfuckers, he deserved that shit. He deserved that shit, son of a bitch. He deserved to get slammed like that.
Remember Tony Siragusa for the Ravens? He did the splash on was it Rich Gannon?
Oh my goodness!
He tried to kill him.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah. I remember that.
Yo.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, dog. Oh man. Bro, it used to be brutal, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, now you can't do that shit.
You can't do nothing.
You'll get kicked out the league.
Yeah. They'll take you to jail.
Yeah, we won that game though. We won that game though.
That shit is funny.
Was that the championship? That was the championship game, was it?
Who just done?
Well, I think
so.
It
was the championship. Me and Brett were at that game.
Was it Kevin Love?
Yeah. Somebody got shitted on.
Yeah.
Nah, that was somebody else.
I thought it was Kevin Love just shit on them niggas like that.
That looked like Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
That was
them niggas got their ass whooped by the Pistons. 33-122.
Damn.
Pistons is crazy, bro.
This
Detroit.
is I'm sick of Giannis, though.
Yeah, Detroit's good, man.
What's up with this Carl Anthony Town? Wait until we get to the NBA.
Cade Cunningham. Yeah, you might have to just bring that up because I don't know.
Yeah,
how many NBA topics we got. But anyway, yeah, hold that thought, because we will circle back around.
All right.
But speaking of Shedeur Sanders, congratulations to his father for getting the new contract. 5 years. I forget how many million, but he's in the top 10 highest paid coaches in college football.
Yeah.
So that's good there, and there's always a lot of shit surrounding him, people hating on him and things like that. And
no doubt.
But it was interesting to see him going back and forth with Asante Samuel.
Right.
You want to speak on that, Twan, or what happened with that?
Hold up.
Yeah, for sure.
Before you get to the drama, you were talking about the contract and everything, right? So that in itself is dope to me because he proved his word to be Bond. Remember, they thought he was going to leave and go to the NFL when his sons left, and he extended for 5 years.
Yep. Yeah.
And then
he's vested in it.
Be advised, he's doing a lot bigger shit. He got Marshall Faulk out there coaching with him.
Yeah.
He's
Warren Sapp.
He's trying to open the Warren Sapp to open the gate for more black coaches.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And shit.
Right.
You know what I was always tripping on? Why Colorado never gave Eric Bieniemy a chance at coach?
I know, because that was his alma mater.
Right.
That was his alma mater,
Notre Dame.
bruh.
Why they never gave him a shot?
Because
that's one of the biggest mysteries I thought about. Like, they took Deion, but they didn't take Eric Bieniemy, and he went there. But Florida State wouldn't let Deion coach, and he went there.
Yeah.
So it just depends on, I guess, who running the show.
Also, Deion kind of proved himself before they got him. Bieniemy, who was he coaching? Was he coaching the NFL?
The Chiefs.
The Chiefs. Yeah, they tripping. Yeah. Because I always thought he should have got a head coaching job, in the NFL, let alone college. You know what I mean?
Where he went to UCLA or something like that, and
assistant coach though.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like usually, if your team, if you're assistant and your team wins the Super Bowl, you end up a head coach next.
Yeah.
To any vacancy next year. Like if you're on a winning team and y'all win the Super Bowl or the NBA championship, that's why they always say that team ain't gonna be together next year. Because unless the owner got more money to pay y'all, somebody's gonna leave and go to another team, and then you gotta, you know what I mean? And shit. Matter of fact, side note, Warriors looking good this year. You know what I mean? I thought they wasn't gonna make the playoffs, but
no, I didn't either. But I was wrong.
They are up there. Them motherfuckers number 6 right now.
Yeah, they balling, bro.
They played tonight.
Jimmy Buckets over there.
They're playing right now.
They won today. Yeah, they won. They won. They beat the Pelicans. They beat the Pelicans 111-95.
Okay.
Curry scores 23, and it was his first game back from injury. Welcome back, Curry. Happy to see that. Now they're going to take off, and they're going to start whooping some ass.
Rui came back.
Rui's back
just needed some rest.
Yeah, Rui's back. LeBron.
We didn't even talk about that last second shot last night. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, we got to talk about that. I seen that this morning, bro.
We'll get into that too.
I seen it this morning.
We can get into that. That's how we'll dip into the NBA. You know what I mean?
They just beat their ass. 124-109. Minnesota beat. The Suns.
Yeah, we're gonna just talk about the NBA. When we dive into that in a minute.
No doubt.
I didn't know if you guys still wanted to, finish the subject on Asante.
Let's talk about this.
Deion.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, because I talked about all the drama with that is always geared towards Deion and his son and all that. You see the media, everybody, all the haters, but it was interesting seeing that the beef with him and Asante Samuel, two great corners in the NFL. What happened with that, Biz?
Man, it was crazy, man. They would just talk about a technique, technique that
Deion and them.
Yeah, that I guess Asante Samuel used a certain technique, when he played the game, and Prime didn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And man, things got a little too crazy, man. I don't know, man. I don't know why. Why Asante so salty about it, bruh?
Yeah,
you do know why. Want to know why?
The T-step. They talking about the T-step.
Yeah, the T-step, bro.
And how did it come up? Oh, go ahead, Joe.
To piggyback off what Twan was saying. Now we all three have played in DB. We played corner, right?
Yep.
Even us being in, high school or whatever, you would have other teams with other DBs.
Yeah.
Imagine your whole career, you hear the greatest player that ever played the game, and he played your position, and then he didn't have to use that technique. It'll make you think like, well, I use this, my whole time or whatever, and I feel like I'm just as great as him. Well, like we were talking about, different era. There's different eras, but the elephant is in the room is he's always been jealous of Deion. That's why it came out like that. And what had nothing to do with the technique, bro. It sounded like he always had a beef with him over him being better than him. Because you have to shoot to be the man. You have to beat the man.
You got to knock him down.
Right. So he's always had it out for Deion. That's when I heard this shit. I'm like, oh, that nigga always been jealous. He always been a hater.
Right. That's what it sounded like to me. Because he was like, oh, what? So he the greatest of all time, and ain't nobody ever be better than him. Hey, guess what? He is.
Right.
Yeah. And guess what? You ain't prime, bruh.
No.
You're dope.
No. Yeah.
You ain't prime, bro.
No, not nowhere
near. It
seems
like they build motherfuckers up. They build you up and then use your own kind to tear your ass down.
Yeah, straight up.
Because it came out of totally nowhere unless there's a campaign to make Prime look bad over his son. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
The shit to say they family. You know how the media plays around.
Yeah,
but
or
I think the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
He want accolades like Deion, and he knows he ain't that. Deion's that. He ain't like that.
Before you trying to be as good as Deion, I mean, you got to be good as other corners. You know what I mean?
Right.
You wouldn't take Samuels over or Revis. You ain't gonna take him over. You're gonna take Revis over him. So I mean, like before you go comparing yourself, but I think that it's gotten to an argument over a technique,
Yeah.
and basically the T step, because Deion was saying that the T step is an extra move. It's an extra step that you have to take before you open up. You know what I mean? And as a play in the corner, you only got so much reaction time when a receiver goes to make their cut. You know what I mean? Right. So Deion's like, I don't do it. I didn't do the T step. I just opened up instantly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Asante Samuels, he was saying, no, ain't nothing wrong with the T step. Yeah, I mean, it didn't slow me down. Look at my numbers compared to your numbers, So like you said, he wanted to try to be the man or whatever. And they compared them. You look at the numbers, they're almost not identical, but similar. You know what I mean?
Apples and oranges.
It wasn't the same impact though. Your numbers weren't the same impact as Deion. Right. Deion changed the balance of power between teams when you didn't do that, Asante. You know what I mean?
Chris,
No.
Chris, repeat what you just said. Deion did what?
He changed the balance of power between teams.
But when a motherfucker does that, you get people who are in your same profession who hate you. Like, think about it. Allen Iverson was the same player, revolutionized the game. Look at LeBron, revolutionized the game. Right?
Yeah.
How much hate they getting? A lot.
Kobe came in the league without playing straight from high school. LeBron did it too.
Yep.
Kobe didn't but Kobe didn't come in starting like LeBron.
Nope. He didn't.
Kobe was on that bench.
Yeah.
So when you think about
Eddie
that's
Jones
what it is. Like I just said, the elephant in the room is homeboy is, I didn't have to use it. Oh, so that make what I'm doing not as good because he didn't have to use it. I was still just as good. Look at the numbers.
Well, he had that one season, right? That he compared his best season.
Yeah.
Didn't revolutionize the game.
Overall numbers, Super Bowls,
revolutionized the game.
Yeah, he was on a good team, He
changed the game. Deion changed the game. He changed the cultural phenomenon of the DB position.
Bro.
Right.
Asante, did you ever play receiver?
That's what I'm gonna say.
I don't think so, bro.
And
did you ever take as many punts back?
Did you return punts?
Yeah, and go crazy on that? Did you ever anybody?
Hey, I got a crazy one.
When Deion touched the ball, it was the most exciting thing. You knew he was going to do something. Remember, he would just pick it up and play with fools and then take off running.
We'd be like, "Oh shit!"
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question?
Yeah, come on, it's no comparison. It was kind of like,
Did you ever have an Asante Samuel jersey?
No.
Did you have a Deion Sanders jersey?
Hell yeah.
I had a Deion Sanders jersey when he was on the Falcons, nigga.
I didn't, but I wanted one.
Oh, yeah.
No, I had this shit on the Cowboys. I wouldn't fuck with it on the Niners, but I had it on the Cowboys and I had it on the Falcons. But, nigga, I've never owned or even thought about Asante Samuel jersey or even seen one.
Yeah.
You were good, Asante.
Yeah.
You were good.
Yeah.
We're not done. We can't say you weren't good. You were a
nigga,
very
man.
good corner in your system. You were a very good corner. You're
Niggas
not
are
prime.
midgets, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Midgets,
I don't know if did he come out and say he was as good as Prime? I don't know if I heard that.
Yes,
but
he
yeah.
did.
Basically
He said,
saying, yeah,
no,
bro.
he did.
Okay. Oh,
He
wow.
was like,
what's so special about him?
What make him so good? Yeah, like
what
he's
make him so good? Who
all-world
said he
and
was
nobody.
the greatest?
Yep.
Stop
Yep.
it. Stop.
Stop
Okay,
When they
it.
called
Stop
him
it.
on it, he said, my stats were just as great as his. Go back and check them.
Yeah, no.
Regardless if who made him the greatest, who the media or the players. He's like, the elephant in the room is like right now. Niggas know if Bo Jackson didn't fuck up his hip, he would have been the greatest motherfucking running back. That nigga was just as fast. Hey, when I was younger,
fast as Prime.
I always wanted to know who was faster between Deion and Bo Jackson.
Right.
Yeah.
They both were 4-2 guys.
Until Deion said Bo Jackson was his idol, nigga.
Yeah.
Baseball and football. That's who I was shooting to be.
And they both played MLB and NFL.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, Asante, did you ever play MLB? And guess what? Prime was like that in baseball, nigga. He wasn't weak.
Oh yeah.
Prime was dope at baseball, bro.
Still stealing bases and everything.
You know what?
Yeah.
He might be the greatest athlete of all time.
Asante Samuel jersey. Show me a nigga with a Asante Samuel jersey.
Definitely, you can put him up there. Yeah.
He's got to be top 2.
The best
ever.
Athlete, one of the best athletes of all time.
Pure athlete ever.
No. Before him, I'll put LT. Before him, I'll put Bo Jackson.
But time out.
Him,
well, you can only put Bo in my eyes because he fucking played pro baseball too, and he was good. He wasn't a scrub at baseball.
Yeah.
You know, you remember when Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan played baseball?
But check it out. That's a bigger conversation because some of our greatest pros got double drafted. Dan Marino, Brett Favre, John Elway, Joe Montana. They got drafted into Major League Baseball.
Right. Kyler Murray. A lot of people
in baseball.
A lot of people.
And they didn't even go.
But that's what I'm saying.
AI too. He got
football.
For
he was
football.
a quarterback.
Yeah.
Right. That's fine. That's
think about that,
Vaughn. That sounds great. It all sounds good. But guess who did it in the pros at the same time? He was fucking flying from the fucking football games to the baseball games.
That's true.
Getting after it at baseball. Like hitting the ball, like stealing, like he wasn't just the guy out there. So Prime was fucking amazing, bro.
Prime,
like,
I will give you
that.
Prime is in the
like,
top.
Think of
he's greatest athletes ever. He's in the top 3.
He's got to be in the top 2-3 because who else did what he did? And think of if a nigga was doing it now. What if Shohei Ohtani?
Okay,
what if Shohei got on the fucking NBA court and was 25 points a game? 21 points a game.
Even the tightest on the Giants. On the Dodgers. It's
Shohei Ohtani.
I'm just saying.
Shohei Ohtani might be the greatest MLB player ever. What are you talking about?
He
when
might
it's all
be.
said and done.
Don't bring Shohei Ohtani up in that argument because
that nigga's on my team.
What he's doing in baseball is like. It's mind blowing.
It's unreal.
So he don't even gotta play hoop. You know what I mean? That nigga. But I get your point, though. I get your point.
But if you say then if you can't say that, then you can't say Michael Jordan. He only played one sport. Well, no, he played 2.
No,
but he wasn't that good in baseball.
He wasn't good in baseball at all.
Number 23, Jordan, and killed 45.
Bo Jackson was good at baseball too.
He was though. Bo was like that at baseball. He was like that, bro.
Just like Deion. He was
just like
better than Deion.
He was
better than Deion.
Even Deion said,
Deion
says, Bo Jackson was the greatest two-way athlete I ever seen.
You can compare Bo Jackson's numbers as better than Deion.
As dope in track. He was faster than Deion.
And that's crazy. No, and I wouldn't even argue that if he was better, he just went out so early, man. It just it was frustrating. But nah, man. Asante, sorry, bro. Sit it down.
Yeah, we don't even need to talk about him anymore.
Yeah.
We're giving him too much limelight. Let's move on.
You better. Hey, Coach Prime is a religious man. Don't have him get Bucky to kick your ass. Bucky will kick your motherfucking ass.
You know, and then let's shift into some NBA shit too.
Okay.
You know, let's talk about some of this. I mean, everybody been talking about it. You know, the LeBron and Stephen A. beef.
Oh,
you know what I
man.
mean?
Yeah.
And everybody saw it. We covered it on our episode, one of the episodes we did. You know, too funny too, Joe,
You
when he
see
was
Stephen
doing the
A.
lip
throwing
sync.
punches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but hey, bro, I need to bring that up. We need to bring it up. Did you see it?
I can't.
Hey, look at the way his body is.
Well, I seen
like
it.
a little
I didn't
kid.
just see it, but I seen it when it came out. Before.
Okay, yeah. Oh,
I seen it. I've seen it before.
Playing it, dude. Like said, I don't know, man.
Nigga said I would have swung on LeBron.
Oh man,
and then LeBron posted it to his social media.
Yeah.
He changed the narrative. Oh, I said if he'd have put his hands on me, but he is 6'9", 250
75.
pounds. Yeah, like
and
LeBron
there's no way.
You.
Yeah, you ain't doing nothing with him, bruh.
So you know, LeBron was on the Pat McAfee show, and he responded. You know, they were talking about it. And I'll just play this little clip. You can hear what LeBron said, and then we can kind of talk further more about their little beef or whatnot. But yeah, let me play this back real quick, and we can look at this here, and you tell me what you think about all this.
When you take it and you get personal with it, it's my job to not only protect my damn household, but protect the players. You know, and I think a lot of the media, including him, and I know he's gonna be happy as hell. He's gonna be smiling from ear to ear when he hears me talking about it. Got him. Grab some ice cream out of the fucking freezer and his tidy whities on the couch.
I hope at some point you two do get a chance. But you're right.
Dude, relax, bro. Relax.
Got him. Got him. Got him.
Fucking tidy whitey. You know, he started laughing. In his mind, he was laughing like I could have said so much other shit.
Yeah.
Everything. Well, he said he's going to be mad as fuck in his tiny whiteies. And you see McAfee, he said, I hope you guys get a chance to like talking shit. He was bullshit.
Because he work at
Because he work at it. He
work over there. Yeah. He like, damn. No doubt. That was good though. That was good.
That nigga from Akron though.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. You know, and then on that, you know, LeBron was discussing, you know, about the media, and that's how he kind of went into, you know, the media talking about him and things like that. You know, sometimes I think about, you know, LeBron sometimes is a prima donna as well, you know what I mean? And so him and Stephen A. going back and forth with each other is kind of comedy to me in a way, you know what I mean? Both of y'all shut the hell up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You make too much money, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, not even that. Yeah. Come on. I mean, y'all got already, don't go back and forth. Y'all should be, you know, you don't got to support each other, but, you know, some of the stuff LeBron be saying about the media, it's like, calm down, man. The media going to say what they say. You know what I mean? You can't get butthurt.
There's nothing you could do about it.
And then, you know, what Stephen A. talking about, you know, I wasn't really talking about his son. I was talking about him and how he was treating the situation. You know what I mean? And blah, 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 whatever you say. But I think it's kind of funny.
What is, if we look into a deeper thing about it, and I ain't trying to get too deep, but we have freedom of speech. Am I correct? So do we have different sets of rules for different journalism? Us right now being,
you see what I'm saying?
We're journalists right here, and I know for myself personally, I speak from a true place, but my personal opinion about motherfuckers that you two probably are like, that's the dopest motherfucker I ever heard of, and I'm like, fuck him, and all type shit, right? But what is off limits? Because like I told you, I grew up where women and children were off limits. But we live in a day and age right now where nothing's off limits. Like if I'm battle rapping, coming from a rapper spot, I'm going to say everything I possibly could say to break you down. Talk about your mama, talk about your lady and everything. One thing I won't do is talk about your kids. But there's some niggas who will talk about anybody, your dead grandma, and it's not off limits. What in the media... I can see it from two different ways. Being in this journalistic frame of mind, Chris, like you said, when we started the show, we talked about what we don't want to say this, you know, and you guys do a lot of cleaning up, and I appreciate y'all for that. I seen the thread, Twan. I didn't When I went back and looked, I was like, oh shit. Like, you know what I mean?
It's okay.
But I do understand.
Man, who gives a damn? Yeah, just straight up. But I know what you're saying.
No, that could fuck up our whole shit before. But I'm just saying, like, what is off limits in open is this. Yes, go ahead, talk about Bronny and everything. You have a right to say whatever. But he did attack his parenting because he was like, LeBron is a father. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's when he took it out of context. Like, say whatever you want about the game.
Yeah.
But when you called me out as a father saying this about my son,
that's why he stepped to him. That's why he stepped to him, bro.
My household. Who the fuck are you to tell me how to raise my kids?
Yeah.
Did you say that shit to LeVar Ball?
Right.
Now he didn't. No one ever said about when LeVar Ball's best friend robbed Lonzo, and LeVar Ball didn't want to fire him, and that's why Lonzo and him ain't as close as they used to be. Like, think about that. Like, niggas don't understand the real shit. So there's a lot of shit that you can say or what you can. If it's real freedom of speech, should be no censorship. And we even get censored. We can't say certain words on our show. They'll take our videos down on YouTube. But I'm just saying, to you two, what can you say and cannot say? I believe women and children are off limits. If we men, we talking like men, we could come to fisticuffs, argue, whatever, but we still men. But when you start talking about niggas parenting and everything, I'm like, LeBron, I'm going to step to you in your face.
That's why he did that too.
In the same spectrum that you said it in.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
going to approach you in it.
Right.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
Don't say after the fact, I'll swing on him.
Yeah.
And then when niggas call you out, like, no, you won't. Then you're like, oh, no, you didn't get the rest of the context, but I don't take back everything else I said. You're perpetuating this.
I respect.
But also this, Chris.
Yeah.
Remember, back in the day, the star athlete always had that one reporter that would always give him that back and forth. Like, remember, Muhammad Ali had Howard Cosell. And it would be Bob Costas would always be talking about Michael Jordan. You got to think about it. Ahmad Rashad was always like that with fucking Jerry Rice or motherfucking, and shit like that. You get a reporter where you build up this rapport. I think the niggas are friends at the end of the day. This shit sounds so far out of
I was
the
like,
spectrum.
them two? Yeah, I was like, what the hell is going on?
LeBron's from Akron. If he talked like he did on McAfee in real life,
well, I think some of the
Stephen
stuff
A can say what he wants.
I think some of the stuff Stephen A says, he can say what he wants, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I respect LeBron for going up to him. If you want to go up to somebody and say something to him, go say it. You know what I mean? That's on you.
Yeah.
But also, the media going to say what they say too. And you can't get butthurt, man. You in the limelight, you know what I mean? But if you want to go roll up on them. Some of the stuff I was talking about LeBron saying, he complains about some of the other stuff. He was complaining on Brian Windhorst and all this, Windhorst and all that, you know what I mean? Whatever, the media going to talk about the media, you know what I mean? Now, and Stephen A, keep talking what you talking.
Haters gonna hate.
And if LeBron wants to come up and fire on you, be ready.
Yeah.
Be ready. You better swing back if he does.
Now,
you know what I mean?
Because
you said you would.
Get your ass whooped.
But guess what? People gonna talk, and that's just the way the world we live in. It's different because all the media outlets, the YouTube channels, all this.
Right.
Now I compare, Stephen A's job. He has to be more kind of watches what he says than all these podcasts. Everybody on podcasts at home, they can say whatever the hell they want.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, they can spit out anything.
They're just gonna go in. But
So you think Stephen? You see it from both sides of the aisle. You can agree with LeBron and agree with Stephen A.
Yep, both of them.
So we on the same page. What about both you, Twan?
Yep.
Yeah. Same deal. Same deal, man. Because you can say what you want to say, man, but you just gotta be ready. Yeah. You gotta be ready when the time comes. For what you said.
For everything that's said, you gotta be able to deal with the consequences if you step on a nigga foot. LeBron stepped to him in person, and then after I think Stephen A kind of looked like a bitch because if you was gonna do something, you'd have said something. And when you watch that video,
you didn't say nothing.
You didn't say nothing.
Yeah, he should have said something, and
then you went
on. He talks about, what am I going to look like if I did anything to him out there in the public? You know what I mean? I'm like, you could have said something, but it looked like you went, yes, sir. It almost looked like you went, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Exactly. But LeBron's dealing with the same thing that Deion is. Anytime you're confident about what you do, and
who you are,
they take it as arrogance. If you're confident in what, look, Chris, you of all niggas know this. we came up in a time where everybody glorified all the lose everything. You be dope, and we was underappreciated, but we was the workhorses on the team and everything, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Sports,
so in sports, if you confident about what you do, they consider you arrogant if you're a black man. If you're a white dude and you're confident about what you do, you just might be the greatest player, and you predicted your victory and everything.
Well,
No, I'm just saying. I'm just the elephant in the room. In some cases, not all cases. Okay, so in this thing of LeBron, he's in the greatness talk. They always get crucified about shit. Just like anything he does, they gonna say whatever.
Yeah, they gonna nitpick him.
Story. Yeah, it's the top story. They gonna say whatever.
Yeah.
He needs tougher skin because he is a baby. The flopping shit. I love LeBron. He's one of my favorites. But the flopping shit and the overexerting himself and different shit. Come on, nigga. Just cut that shit out. You from Akron. Shut up.
Like,
nigga, take your accolades and ride off into the sunset. You still alive, nigga. Like, come on.
That's real. Yeah.
You know,
stop complaining.
But then also Stephen A is getting paid to say shit about your own people. The coldest shit. He be saying some shit like the shit he did to Kyrie and said about Kyrie's mom. Like, nigga, if it had been someone like Charles Barkley, Charles Oakley or something, he wasn't talking like that. Them niggas would go see him and beat his ass.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Vernon Maxwell would have put hands on that nigga. Like, are you crazy?
Yeah.
He says what he says right now because them niggas are protected. Like, that's why I said there's regulations you have to follow. The FCC or whatever has regulation for broadcasting and everything. When does the buck stop? What can or not talk about?
Yeah, and you know what digs at LeBron too is Stephen A's at the top. So he's the guy,
right?
You know what I mean?
And he's a brother,
if anything,
he's a brother.
He used to be the motherfucker.
And then you could tell he was irritated in that same interview with Pat McAfee. He was talking about, and they wanted, I could see them talking about how I collapsed against the Dallas Mavericks and all that. You know, who be saying that is Stephen A. Stephen A. be saying that, like, there's one time he did choke and it's unexcusable when he choked, so he kind of mentioned that. So he's like rubbed the wrong way if Stephen A. come at him any kind of negative way. But hey, that's the game, man.
Stephen A. just did something.
Stephen A. didn't step over the line, I don't think.
Yes,
either,
he did.
You know what I mean?
Yes, he did. He just came and said some outlandish shit and got proved wrong. He went and apologized for it, but then took another jab at Bron. The latest was he said, let's not get into LeBron why you missed Kobe's memorial and everything. And it came out that LeBron was there, but he told reporters, don't take no pictures of me. Don't put it in the news. This is about Kobe and his family. But Stephen A. got proved wrong.
I'm just talking about the stuff over his son. You know what I mean?
No, that's what I'm saying. He came out and he said,
son's a professional.
I apologize for that, but I don't apologize for anything else I ever said about LeBron.
Yeah.
That's what he said at the end of the message.
Yeah, because Bronny James is a professional, man. He out there on the NBA court.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay.
So
the same thing they gonna do the same thing that Shador said.
If I'm on ESPN and I go Bronny James, if I go Bronny James sucks, that fool can't. He don't belong there. You gonna try to fight me?
What are the top 3 stories on first
say that?
On first take in
it's
every
like
sports
you
show.
gotta be able to
these
take
sports shows are saying the same thing, huh?
The sports shows the first topic, if not the first 3, is LeBron.
So what? Oh yeah.
It's LeBron. He's always the topic. If he loses, if he wins, it's LeBron.
No doubt.
LeBron.
Yeah.
Ever since the nigga was younger,
he's one of the
like I said, there's some reporters that like, I don't like that motherfucker. If you a reporter and you a Knicks fan, LeBron, nigga.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
How you gonna be feeling? No, that's how they gonna be feeling. Yeah.
LeBron won. He came from a 3-1 deficit on the Golden State Warriors. If any Golden State Warrior fan ever said LeBron is the greatest shit, I would think y'all niggas some punks, nigga. Y'all niggas, man. He whooped y'all niggas out from a 3-1 deficit, and you go say something good about the nigga.
Yeah. You got to play your position. Yeah,
straight up.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my cousin always say, Cowboys ain't shit. And his brother's always, nigga, but Emmett was the nigga Emmett. And I'm like, man, shut the fuck up about Emmett. Because Emmett wouldn't be shit if Barry Sanders didn't quit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here. Deshaun always put, nigga, Emmett.
Yeah.
Nigga, fuck Emmett.
Yeah.
Nigga, Me and D be arguing over the Niners and the fucking Cowboys. But I'm just saying, like, this shit is so stupid. Both of them. It's not going anywhere. You're just say the shit to the nigga's face. You did. It's over with.
Yeah. If I'm Stephen A, I'm still gonna say what I say, and then if LeBron roll up, let him roll up. We'll see what happens.
Because now
I ain't never seen LeBron take off on nobody. His whole damn 28-something year career.
Another criticism.
He ain't never took off on nobody. He ain't gonna do nothing.
He's too clean, bro. He's like, I'm not. Yeah,
Chris,
he's like, no way.
Where are you from? Where
am I from? Oakland, California, baby.
A nigga from Oakland will take off on you. A nigga from Akron?
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't never been to Akron. I don't know what it is.
There's only one nigga. Look, the only other nigga I know from Akron is Omar Epps played a nigga in a movie with LL Cool J, and he was an undercover cop named Jay Reed, and he was from Akron. The next time I heard about Akron was LeBron. That ain't even Cleveland, Ohio, nigga.
Yeah, he put Akron on the map for real. Yeah,
he did. He really did.
Like that nigga from Akron, he ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah,
I do applaud him for standing up to somebody because they was whooping his ass in the media.
Yeah, for sure.
On the Lakers, and I'm a diehard Laker fan, so I just
let's go.
Yeah, leave LeBron alone. That nigga's an old man now, bro.
Yeah, and it seemed like
a long time.
And then
he went to Miami. They were pissed. He went to, you know what I mean, back to Cleveland. They were pissed. Burning his jerseys and shit. Them same motherfuckers who burned his jerseys, y'all niggas wearing his Laker jersey right now.
Well, it's, all this talking back and forth, all this drama, Stephen A, LeBron, and then
what did Stephen A play?
Stephen A had some beef with RG3. Y'all hear about that?
Right.
You know what I mean? With the whole Jackie Robinson thing, and
tell us about that, man.
Everybody who don't know,
that's some racist shit. Tell me.
The Department of Defense, all of a sudden on their site, the whole Jackie Robinson story on his life and everything on the Department of Defense was just removed, gone one day. Just at 404, and everybody was like wondering. I mean, a lot of people heard about it. You know what I mean? And it's because and then they removed some other stuff too. They removed some stuff on some women's stuff.
Is it from
also,
the DEI?
Some Indian stuff.
Shit?
It's from the DEI, the diversity, equity, inclusion. So they're going through. They're trying to get rid of all that. The government trying to get rid of all that. They don't want nobody to get any benefit from that. Anybody who's colored to get benefit from that.
You know what's crazy, Chris, that you said that that you're talking about the Jackie Robinson thing. Last week at my son's track meet, the lady was talking about Jesse Owens and saying how they were going to take Jesse Owens shit down or whatever. Because remember, he battled Hitler in fucking Germany.
Yeah.
And shit was an African-American.
Yeah.
And then when the creator of Superman said he based Superman off of Jesse Owens.
Uh-huh.
And they were like, hell no. Superman's considered like Santa Claus on that
side.
Like,
we can't do that.
Like, you ain't take that. Ain't no nigga fast as Superman, nigga.
Not Christopher Reeve. Not Christopher Reeve. Damn it.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell no.
To take that away, it takes away from, it would take away from, he went to McClymonds High School in Oakland. Bill Russell. Bill Russell being the first, he was the Jackie Robinson of basketball. Him and another dude named Bradley from Oakland. They were the first to be in the NBA, right? In ABA. They would have to take their shit away.
Yeah.
Because that was a cultural thing. Damn, that's a fucked up thing.
So they have an algorithm. I think the algorithm went through and it's looking for anything like that, black man or whatever, highlighted or something. And Jackie Robinson fought in the military, and for them to take it down, that's kind of crazy. So they came back. They even said like it was the algorithm. They was like, they just took it down, but we'll put it back up. You know what I mean? So anyway, that was a lot of drama. We already know what's happening in America right now. We already know they trying to take away everything from any black people, anything. But so what happened with that is, it's a sports topic because Jackie Robinson plays sports, So Stephen A was talking about exactly what we're talking about, with the Jackie Robinson being taken down and how that's not right and things like that. So RG3, right after that aired on First Take, RG3 was saying, he didn't call out no names to the show or Stephen A, but he was in a interview or on his podcast or something like that. And he talked about, sports shows should just talk about sports and not politics and everything like that. And the reason, Stephen A said they was talking about the Jackie Robinson because it's sports. That brings sports into politics. You know what I mean? They weren't doing that.
Exactly.
But Stephen A was saying, that was a dig at me and ESPN. You know that you mad at ESPN and you butthurt because they fired you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so just to give some context on what I'm talking about, what Stephen A said back to RG3 about clapping at him for mixing politics with sports, I'm going to share a little clip with you. And I want y'all to
right now?
see what I'm talking about exactly. So people that don't know, let me go ahead and play this.
Race relations and civil rights. That should always be acknowledged and never forgotten.
Okay.
It shouldn't be used as an excuse to push political agendas on sports shows or national television to an audience there to consume in sports content. End quote.
Let's go. Here you go.
RG3, respectfully, my brother, you sound ignorant. You sound utterly clueless. First of all, when Jackie Robinson integrated baseball in 1947, are you trying to say that race wasn't politicized in 1947 or beforehand?
Get at him.
Like Branch Rickey for the Dodgers didn't specifically choose him because he knew he would need his temperament as a former military man who exercised discipline as opposed to reacting violently to the racial venom that was thrown in his direction.
The West Coast,
you're trying to tell me politics had nothing to do with that?
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to tell me when Jack Johnson was fighting in early in the 19th century, you're trying to tell me that had nothing to do with politics, just race?
It did, because he had to beat the greatest.
This is what you're trying to tell me?
Champions, white champions.
That makes absolutely positively no sense whatsoever. Okay, we all know that while race may stand alone and as its prevalent issue, politics has been used historically to exercise the muscle necessary to implement racially insensitive policies, if not racist policies. That is a fact. I'm giving you facts. There is no black person alive who would deny that, and there's no white person who could justifiably deny it. Now, to get personal.
Here we go.
You said this after first take.
Said it after first take.
RG3, at some point in time, my brother, you're going to have to show your hand and stop tap dancing like the late, great Gregory Hines, God rest his soul. And then Gregory Hines case, I don't mean literally tap dancing.
Yeah, because RG3 is married to a white chick, a blonde.
You got to stop dancing around issues, brother. You got something to say, say it. If you got a problem with Stephen A, say it by name. What's the problem?
Stephen A just went got so New York.
Because I certainly don't have any problem with you. Let me tell you, RG3, an unknown secret that you may not have realized. Because you see, you come across as somebody that's bitter about being gone from ESPN. You ain't being slick. See, we saw the reports when you got let go by ESPN and how ticked off you were. We saw people probably you in my estimation, but I don't know this for sure, who alluded to the Jason McCourtys of the world being on ESPN in the aftermath of you being let go. So since you have this penchant, this proclivity to be passive aggressive, because that's how you roll,
he was hating.
Let me show you how to be direct. RG3, people at ESPN didn't like you, bro. They didn't like you.
Damn.
Whoa.
You know the names. I said names as in plural. And do you know why I can say that to you, RG3? Because I'm not one of those people. I actually loved you on First Take. Every time you came on First Take, you did a damn good job. Are you ready for this, RG3? Don't faint. The bosses would tell you, I wanted them to keep you.
Yeah, he was fighting for him.
But just because I'm the executive producer of First Take doesn't mean that I get to keep you on the show. It doesn't mean that I get to determine your...
Okay, so yeah, he
Ooh.
I still fuck with some of what our.
Hey, boy, hold on, boy.
Yeah.
But Stephen A. flamed him right there.
That was some shit, boy.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit on LeBron, but you check that nigga like his uncle.
So that one,
that's how you check a nigga right there. That's how you talk to your son.
Hey,
that's how you talk to your son, nigga.
So, bro. Yeah, that's all I got.
So he got at him. Yeah, he got at him. He got at him for real, man. Stephen A. trying to trip with everybody.
At first, I thought Stephen A. shouldn't have said personal shit, but he said, "Nigga, I fought for you.
Yeah,
I told him to keep you.
Yeah,
you know, but you hated on another nigga."
Yeah,
and then try to use the nigga shit, like,
and the only reason,
woman, ain't married to a white woman. That's that's haram, nigga. That's what that's what we say in Islam. That's haram. Go look it up.
The only reason
why
why he even mentioned the little bit of personal things about like they let you go, blah blah blah,
he got
bitter,
personal.
it's because he got personal.
That's right.
He wouldn't have went there. He wouldn't have went there if dude didn't go there, bro. Yeah.
For one time, 1 out of 10, Stephen A. was right.
Yeah. So I had to play that. I think that he trying to be. He has some beef with everybody. You know what I mean? But let me tell you this now, though. Now after all of that, what was you gonna say, Joe?
Who do you figure like? Because you on the subject, Stephen A. or Skip is worse at doing the shit to these players. At the media shit. Who's worse, Stephen A. or Skip?
Well,
or
Skip
did they serve a different purpose?
Skip was way harder on LeBron
Skip
than
was
Stephen
worse.
A. ever was.
Yeah, Skip was worse.
You think Skip was worse?
Stephen A. don't kill LeBron that much at all.
No, I'm just saying any sports.
Yeah.
Because Stephen A. be having beef, but Skip had beef with hella motherfuckers too. Who's worse? Because Stephen A. come from Skip.
Well, Skip wouldn't called out RG3 like this. This is some nigga shit right here. Skip Bayless wouldn't have addressed it like that. Nuh-uh.
But Stephen A. was calling niggas out. He wasn't calling out them like Tom Brady and them bullshit. And,
all I know is
and shit.
Yeah, Skip, he made a whole career off hating on LeBron, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, and that's kind of drove the narrative too. He did more bad on LeBron than Stephen A. ever did, you know what I mean? But check this out. After all of that, I'm like surfing around looking for, news on this and everything. and I just so happen to find, what is this right here? Let me see. And what do y'all think about politics? Yeah, look at no more than respond. Look at this.
Okay.
Tell me what you think of this right here. And let me tell me if you can hear everything. Just give a thumbs up. Here we go. I'm gonna play this back.
You state what it is and who it's with. On too many occasions, people have come to me since you departed from ESPN acting as if I'm the problem. And I'm saying they're like, I had a great relationship with RG3. I appreciate what he did for the network. I didn't want to lose him. I wish he was still on first. I was pleased with the job that he did. We always had a good time.
On the RG3 podcast.
Your pops knows me a little bit. Your pops communicate with me, Right. I never had no issue with you. So why the hell am I always in the news every time you got something to say about ESPN? And I just felt like if it wasn't me, it was something that you needed to make clear.
They got these two niggas fighting on the air,
being out there, and so
now
I felt
they kissing up
to respond.
Look, that's what it looked like.
And to let everybody know, and you too.
Niggas don't want no real smoke.
Exactly.
I'm not that dude.
They don't want it.
Neither one of them.
No, if I got a problem with you, everybody, you gonna know. It ain't gonna be, ain't gonna be one. Ain't nobody
gonna respond. He ain't no real
you gonna
nigga.
know if it's coming from me. And I just felt like it was just
Kwame
something
Brown,
that I needed
that
to
nigga
say.
be
So
on
to
the
answer your
nigga's
question
ass.
directly, a problem with you, in terms of our dealings with one another, absolutely.
But yeah, whole point is I want to show you they on the podcast together now. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So he
okay.
But yeah, that's
so
funny.
Yeah. So they squashed it. They was like,
it's squashed
shit.
now.
It might have been from Stephen A's response.
Yeah.
RG might have been like, damn. Like, damn. Okay. Shit. Well, man, let me call this man. You know what I'm saying? Like, forget about it.
Yeah.
Let's just end it now. Like, this don't need to go on no further. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's almost like RG3 was bitter, and because he did get fired from ESPN, and he clapping. But yeah, Stephen A. like every time you got to say something about ESPN, it's always about my show or my topic. You know what I mean? Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But
He's like, "What's up?"
I didn't play the rest of that. I didn't even watch the rest of that. But I'm kind of curious what RG3 say. Back at him. But it's probably I'll kiss you up, make you up. You know what I mean? Of course, RG3 don't want to burn bridges. Was one of the biggest showmen in the business. You know what I mean? So he probably like, "What's up? Come on." And then Stephen A. showed him love by going on his podcast because I believe that was RG3's podcast. So that plugged RG3 podcast right there for him too. So
straight up,
one thing I do like about it is that brothers on the top don't need to be bickering. That's what we don't need. So that's a good thing, But like Joe Biden was saying, they don't want the smoke. And they don't. Just like Stephen A. don't want the smoke from LeBron. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
Yeah, it's funny though. Stephen A. He walking the line, a professional line, and even the crossing over with politics. It's a fine line, and he's gonna catch more smoke. He's gonna catch more smoke, definitely. So
he will.
He better be ready for when it comes, because when you at the top, they're gonna try to shoot you down.
That shit about the tap dancing shit. Stephen A. be tap dancing. That nigga, if RG3 is Gregory Hines, Stephen A. is Savion Glover, nigga. Them niggas be tap dancing. Them niggas need to get their shoe shine box.
Got him. Got him.
Yeah.
Don't shine shoes no more, Jovan. Don't shine shoes no more. Remember,
man,
Joe Pesci.
Some of these, but you know what? Some of these niggas haven't dealt with a real Imagine one of them niggas going up in a nigga like Draymond's. Imagine Stephen A. going at Draymond like this.
Yeah.
And Draymond going up to Stephen A. I think he would actually put hands on him. You know what I mean? Someone like Charles Barkley or on Stephen A. Someone like Charles Barkley, Ben Wallace, nigga.
Oh yeah, definitely they would. Oh yeah,
Ben Wallace.
Yeah.
Wow, you look like a Ben Wallace ass nigga.
Damn,
Dennis Smith looking motherfucker. Oh, you needed some glasses. Where your glasses at? Yeah. No, hey, and he been on the screen there. I've been dying, man. They keep showing him on ESPN. It's too funny, man.
That's hella funny. Yeah, So we'll see where all the beef goes and where all this stuff's going. But I mean, I don't think you should mix politics with sports either. So keep them separate. But once they intertwine like that, you can't argue with it, and there's room to cross over. You know what I mean? So I feel kind of what everybody talk. So RG3, slow up. Just because you butt hurt, don't mean you gotta go talking about all that. You know the damn well that there's crossover politics with sports sometimes. You know what I mean?
That topic was a crossover.
As he said in his own message, he said, sports has political ramifications.
Yes,
it does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
but
that goes back, the beginning of time.
That goes back to our conversation about people who revolutionized the game. When you have that much influence on the game, rules change. That's why shit happens. Like people like Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders. You know what I mean? Shador Sanders. Like shit like this. Bronny James. Like shit like this is gonna keep happening forever.
It is.
You know what I mean? Like you said, since the beginning of time. It's going to always have political ramifications because in sports, if you really get down to the nitty gritty of it, sports has a political ramification in the whole because the majority of the owners are of Caucasian.
Well, it's just
all
the
players are getting paid to do what work or whatever. That's like
there's certain times
categorize that to something else, and I don't have to say it. You know what I mean? And you're on display, but that's like ancient Rome.
Since the beginning of time, man. A perfect example of when sports intertwines with politics is when the whole knee situation with Donald Trump and Colin Kaepernick.
Right.
That mixed sports with politics. So that's when it's cool. Now, don't get me wrong. Stephen A. going to talk about politics, keep those separate. Do your sports show, then do politics. But I feel that's two separate jobs. So don't mix politics in with sports. Only if it mixes, so like if there's an incident that happens, like the Jackie Robinson incident.
Hey,
the Jackie Robinson incident. Yeah.
Go back to your point you just made again. You said something about Stephen A. You said you don't mind him speaking politics and keeping it separate.
Well, no, I'm saying keep it separate on that level. I'm not saying it's okay to do both in one show.
What I wanted to ask you is this: is Stephen A's the Stephen A show or whatever? Is that on ESPN?
No, that's his own
thing. No, that's YouTube. That's YouTube.
Yeah, that's him.
That's
him.
just him, right?
Yeah.
So that one is, is this political thing on ESPN?
When he talked about Jackie Robinson, it was on ESPN. Yes.
Yeah. See, that's political ramifications. Yes.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, there's certain times when sports does cross, like Jackie Robinson
like
being taken down from the government thing, so that crosses it up,
bro.
Yeah. So that happens, just like Stephen A. said. There's certain things that happen. You know what I mean?
If they can strip Jackie Robinson of his military shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can they strip Elvis of it?
They won't, though. They won't.
They can, but they won't.
It did. They used it against Muhammad Ali when Muhammad Ali got kicked out of boxing and stripped out his title and was going to go to prison because they were trying to. Elvis went and he was like, "What? What's that got to do with politics?" And they were like, "Music is a political thing that had to do with music." And Elvis went, and Muhammad Ali didn't want to go because he's like, they didn't do nothing wrong to me, and you guys are the ones trying to do shit to my people here. So you know what I mean? Don't tell me to fight these motherfuckers if I can't fight you.
We know why Jackie Robinson got taken down. Because he is a black man. You know what I mean? So
like RG3 said, yes, that should never happen. That should never happen. It should never happen. It should stay where the fuck it is. I do understand that. But this is coming from RG3, who's also married to a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman and shuck and jive for shit or whatever, you know what I mean? And go against his niggas that be fighting for him. So, that nigga don't get that extra mayo sandwich out his mouth.
But yeah, man, it's that does intertwine in certain instances, but don't always try to bring in politics with sports unless there's some crossover. Basically, that's all I'm saying. If there's a crossover incident, then it's free game to talk about it. So shut up, RG3. Let him talk about it. But we all know he was butthurt because he got fired from ESPN. It's like what you tweeting out, and that's why I said that's why nonsense, bro. Yeah, and you make yourself look stupid. You make yourself look stupid.
What was it before Jackie Robinson or any black player got to play in the league? What was the viewership or anything? Was it the sports big? That's why I was saying sports itself. Was it big when it was just white only? Because we had Negro League.
Well, you gave an example. You gave an example of the Olympics. You know what I mean, with Jesse Owens. In the Olympics and all that stuff. So that was when it was majority white. But that was the Olympics. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Jesse Owens could have won anywhere. The Olympics just happened to be in Germany at the same time as Hitler was doing his shit. And when he beat it, Hitler had to give him the gold medal. That's why it was like a nigga beat you. You know what I mean? And shit. And then they went against they used Jesse Owens for beating Hitler as a thing for Superman, but they made him white instead of a nigga. But in the comic books I read when I was little, they used to have a black Superman.
Yeah. So what was your question exactly on that? But I'm
saying in sports, because just sports in general.
Yeah.
Jackie Robinson being the first, I'm saying sports as a whole, basketball, baseball, and football, they all had to do it. Before that, were they big? Was the NFL or whatever, AFL big?
Or are you saying the mix of into politics made the sports bigger? Yeah, I got you.
Because that in itself, bringing black people or minorities to sports was political. Because it had to make white people think now they're equal to us.
Well, the government had to get involved to even let them play. Right. You know what I mean?
They regulate shit. They
had to pass the laws. Otherwise, you weren't playing, or you weren't you were segregated. You know what I mean? So that's always intertwined in all that. You know what I mean? So, so there's certain incidents. But RG3, be quiet on that. But anyway, let's wrap it up on some basketball talk. Y'all. Heard about the talk with Curry and and Magic, they were saying who's the greatest out of both of them.
Yeah,
Magic.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know Von gonna go with Magic.
Magic revolutionized the game.
That's his guy. Ain't nothing
Magic,
wrong with that.
Without Magic, there would be no LeBron.
Yeah.
Hey,
But
him and
think about
Bird.
it. Luka being as big as he is would not be playing point guard. Magic revolutionized that thing. Magic's also the first athlete to win the national championship and then the NBA championship his rookie year when he first got into the league. Think about that shit. You know what I mean? Magic did a lot of shit. Magic was also a first athlete to catch the germ and then be a spokesperson for him. Before now, every nigga got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And shit. But if you think about it, I don't think Curry's it's the same thing between LeBron and Jordan. Different time frame, different set of rules. Who revolutionate? Because who's the best revolutionizes? Whoever revolutionizes the game is considered the greatest player in any sport.
Yeah.
So if you go Curry and Magic, Curry's revolutionizing the game is for shooting only. I think Magic is cultural wise, a big man playing that position. It allowed people like Scotty to run the triangle and everything. Man, it's a different.
So basically, who's the better guard? Who's the better guard?
Magic.
Okay.
Magic got all his team involved.
Yeah.
Curry is the motherfucker. He don't get too many people involved. Clay, or Wiggins or so. You know what I mean? When they got their own, but you think a lot of them years, Curry, he was fucking up, and Clay had to save their ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Think about that shit. Like, it's the same thing. A lot of times, Jordan would go 9 for fucking 27. The nigga had all his points on the free throw, 33 points, but it was because the nigga hit the free throw line all the time.
Who has better handles, Magic or Curry? Who has better handles?
Curry.
Okay. Who can shoot better?
Curry.
Okay, so that's 2 for Curry right there. Okay.
I mean,
so
when you say
better assist man, better assist man, Magic.
Okay, better assists. Okay, who can rebound the ball better? Magic. So that's 2-2. You know. But everybody
steals,
who is a better who has more points?
Magic.
Well, Curry played 3 more years than Magic so far.
Well, Curry,
and
because remember they played shorter seasons, and you know what I mean, and shit like that, and you had much more motherfuckers doing great shit. Now you don't have that many people doing great shit. You know what I mean?
And Curry has 4. How many championships?
Titles?
3, right? 3.
4. Steph has 4. Magic has 5. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Got it.
Yeah. All-Star games, they're pretty much tied. 11 for Curry, 12 for Magic.
Yeah. And Magic had championships in different eras. Curry ain't had it in different eras. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Magic has 9 all-NBA first teams. Steph has 4. But that's first team. But all NBA teams, they're tied.
Nigga.
Curry beat LeBron.
Yeah, but that's different. That's back in the day where you can.
What do you mean it's different?
It ain't different.
The rules are different. The rules are different. After Jordan changed the rules,
well,
nigga,
it is.
Curry could not do that shit back in the day with a nigga on him.
Well,
hitting him and shit, getting physical.
Hey, that is a good point. That's a good point. Hey, they get
Curry
more physical.
Doing that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
that's almost like you could say Tom Brady wouldn't have been doing as much as Joe Montana did.
Well, you can hit a receiver all the way down the motherfucking field. A lot of these niggas wouldn't do shit.
That's good. Yeah, that's a good point. Definitely.
It depends on the era, but you know, everybody can only play in the era that you're in. You can only, you know what I mean, whatever it is you facing, that's all you can face. Like, so it's crazy. But no, I'm looking at all this career stuff, bro.
Who has more points?
Curry.
Curry has more
Steph, Steph has
because like you said, the game changed. The game it's easier to score.
All the threes, he has 25,000.
It's easier to score, and it's easier to score too. But
and Magic has 18,000.
I don't know if it was Magic. I don't know if it's Magic or Dr.
Magic
J
like that.
who played where they remember in the league they outlawed slam dunk. Nigga, you couldn't even slam dunk. You had to finger roll, and then they brought the dunking back. So I think Magic played during that time, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, live update, man. Michigan 50, Auburn 54. 8 minutes left in the second half. Come on, Michigan.
It's going
Let's
down.
go.
Come on, Michigan.
Purdue, Houston. Bro. Purdue's up 31-29 over Houston with 19 minutes left in the second half. Let's go ahead. So he said Magic. Who do you say, Magic or Curry, Twan?
Ooh, man, this is really for real. This hard for me, man. Like, damn.
It is hard.
Because
it's a good debate.
That's a tough one,
it's
man.
A good debate.
It's a good debate, bro.
Yeah.
I'm looking at all the career stuff, and you know, Curry has a little more. You know, he's played longer as well. But Magic, man, on some of them, like his assists and steals. Yeah, man.
Just
free throw percentage, he wasn't too far behind either.
Also remember this: Magic wasn't even the leading scorer on the team. Remember, we had Kareem, we had motherfucking James Worthy.
That's who was. Kareem was the leading scorer of all time until LeBron broke it.
Hell yeah!
So yeah,
think about it. Magic wasn't even the leading scorer on the team, nigga. He was still doing that shit. He ended up being the main nigga, most recognizable Laker, but he wasn't the nigga doing everything.
Just want to make the last second shot.
He was doing everything. Well, you got to go with Steph.
In what era? In what era?
It don't give a damn. If we playing the game right now, we got both of them in their prime, nigga. Who you want taking the last shot?
Magic.
Steph. What?
Okay,
Steph
we got
from the fucking logo, nigga.
And you ain't no motherfucking Lakers fan, nigga. If you gonna pick Steph, you ain't no diehard, nigga.
For the last shot.
Yeah. He wasn't a diehard till Kobe. I think there's a lot of people that wasn't, but I know I'm just messing with them. But yeah, definitely.
No, I got you. But no, man. Shit, for the last shot, I'll take Steph.
You mean that's on the money? Like you're like, nigga, I'll put $1 million right now. Who would hit that shot?
Yeah, who gonna bag the
Curry?
That's all where I'm at.
Because right now, man, if I had $1 million back then, Magic.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna say
because remember Curry's father, Wardell Sr., Dale Curry was shooting that shit back in the day over Jordan and all that. Him and Kendall Gill was giving the Bulls trouble, nigga.
I
can't walk the line,
bro.
Yeah. Henry Johnson, Alonzo Mourning, nigga, they were
CJ.
I don't Jordan.
I don't know.
I can't walk the line. Because if I could, I would say I'm gonna give him a tie, but I can't do that. So
I'm gonna go like doing it.
I'm gonna go ahead with
Magic.
I'm gonna go ahead. Oh shit.
Man, it's a tough one, bro.
I'm gonna say Curry. I'm gonna say my boy Curry, man. Because he changed the game, man. He changed the whole motherfucking game. He changed the game. Not like Curry. Not like Curry, brother.
I don't know, bro.
Curry's the best shooter of all time. Basketball's all about
shooting. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Not defense, not rebounding, not steals, not block. None of that. Yeah. Think about it. Magic playing the championship. All 5 positions and won the fucking championship.
As a rookie, he won the title as a rookie. Playing center though. Hey, playing center though. That was crazy.
Nigga was wearing that nigga's shoes.
And he hit the sky hook for the win.
Yeah,
he hit the sky hook for the
win. Niggas,
he pulled me back over.
A lot of niggas in his
Joe pulled me back over. He pulled me back over. Okay, Magic. I'll give it to Magic. I'll give it to Magic. Yeah, I'll give it to Magic.
Magic beat Dr. J in his prime, nigga.
Yeah.
Magic beat Isaiah in his prime, nigga.
No, when he was telling them stories, I was like,
Magic.
Yeah,
that's right.
Oh yeah.
He did, man. In college and pro.
Yeah, you said, but you said, or a statement you said earlier was that Steph had more help. I don't agree with that.
Okay, so
that's evened out for me.
Magic had Kareem on his way down.
They both had good help, I think.
No, hold on. Yeah, Magic had Kareem on his way down. Kareem's glory years was already gone.
Who he had?
About true.
James Worthy.
Michael Cooper playing defense. Michael Cooper playing defense.
But
Byron Scott shooting threes.
Yeah.
They had squad, bro.
Okay.
They had squad.
Showtime was no part.
Coming off the bench, we had Clay's daddy, Michael Thompson. We had Kurt Rambis. Steve Daddy.
It's funny they both play with They both played with Steve Rambis. They both played with Thompson. in their family.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real talk.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They
They both play.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
same father
One
and
play
son.
with it, father and son. Yeah. But
Yeah,
anyway, that's a
crazy.
good debate, man. We're gonna have to bring that back and maybe have somebody else on the podcast to debate that with us because that's a good one right there.
Say
for
Curry.
Sure.
Everyone who's
not really though.
Well, it's
not
easier
really,
because
who's
it's
anti-LeBron gonna say Curry
because he's playing
because
now.
Magic
You know,
is the blueprint for LeBron.
Yeah,
Magic is the blueprint for LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron's more like Magic, definitely.
Yeah, same size, same fucking way they play, same shot. Like if a nigga mirrored a game, LeBron mirrored motherfucking Magic.
Yeah, he just
you know what I mean?
Yeah. But anyway, but that's a good debate, man. We'll have that one more in the future too. But yeah, I went back over it with Magic. I'm with you, Magic, for right now, but it's hard because Curry did change the game with shooting, man. But Magic did do a lot, and he did beat a lot of greats, man, like you were ripping off. So right now, I'll say Magic. Curry could still do some shit, though. You know, they won tonight. He's back. He came off the injury. You know, Warriors won again, 111 and 95. And then, you know, we'll end this, you know, on NBA topic. Let's talk about that Laker game last night before we get on out of here, man.
Yeah, before we go, man.
I couldn't believe that Laker game. LeBron played like he played like, I don't know what. He should be ashamed of how he played the last minute or two of that.
Sure he is.
That's why they lost. He went to pass the ball in hella lackadaisical. He stole the ball, laid it up. Yeah, and then it just so happened the dude hit the half court for the game winner.
Yeah, that was
and
crazy,
that's the second time they beat the Lakers in a matter of 2 weeks. The Bulls is hot right now. They won like 9 of the last 10.
Was it Giddey?
The Bulls lost like 9 of the last 10.
It was Giddey who hit the shot on him and shit. And LeBron was too busy. He was on the bench last time out looking at his phone trying to see what Stephen A was saying.
Exactly. I think he distracted. I think LeBron is distracted from all this shit, all the drama right now.
Might be a little bit distracted, bro.
Yeah. Yep. You think the Lakers are going to slip more?
Hey, you know, a nigga on the bench was like, Bron. That nigga said something about Bronny again. He was like, let me see that shit. And he got in there and fucked up.
How far do you think they're going to go in the playoffs now?
LeBron now?
Yeah.
Listen.
If Luka is on his shit and LeBron on his shit.
LeBron has to be on his shit. Luka's been on his shit lately.
LeBron always on his shit in the playoffs. You can't.
Yeah, he gonna be ready.
Don't even go there, nigga.
Well, all I know,
this is ready.
Hey, this what I'm gonna say.
Always ready. This ain't leg cramp LeBron. This ain't leg cramp LeBron.
If the motherfuckers don't start playing, if they don't start playing defense like they were playing about a month and a half ago, they're done.
Yeah.
Because their fucking defense fell.
Yeah,
it was
show effort.
It was fucking. They were killing it. I was like, their fucking defense is amazing.
Yeah,
I don't know if they slacking off on purpose and saving it for the playoffs.
Well, Luka's getting blown by and shit. But last game I was watching him. He was playing some good. He had good effort. So I think he's been hearing all the chatter about people talking about Luka. That's why Dallas got rid of him because he can't play defense and all of that. So he's stepping up. But why they lost that game last night was because of LeBron. It's funny because he did the tip in to win the game before. And then he kind of blew the second game. You gave one away. You know what I mean?
That turnover.
And
so I put that on LeBron. I put that loss on LeBron.
Sometimes sports is on purpose. It's rigged, man.
He's not shooting the ball well.
Lucas showed up.
Fake news.
Lucas showed up.
Fake
That's
news.
what I'm saying. But anyway, we'll see how far they go.
The Lakers not going far. Fake news.
And I don't think I think they're they might win the first round. Maybe if they can play that defense, then they can go win the second round. You know what I mean? But they got to play that defense, and I don't know if it's sustainable because it takes a lot of energy because they don't have a big man and they got to move. They got to switch like a motherfucker.
Right.
And I don't know if they can sustain that. So I don't think they're going to win the championship. That's for sure. But they could win 1 or 2 rounds. But that defense is going to be hella hard to play.
Well, if they sign you, little JaVale McGee.
Hey, boy. Hey. What?
Shit.
Hey, no,
that's right though. Yeah, we need a big man because going against Joker, we got to beat OKC, the Nuggets, the Timberwolves, the fucking who else? The Warriors. Like we got a steep hill to climb.
Hell yeah! I hear like somebody got it on speaker, huh? it's like I could hear an echo.
It's not me.
Yeah,
Maybe
let
it's
me
just
turn
me or
off the
something.
thing.
Okay. But anyway, let's get on out of here, man. Last thing though, Michigan's down by 10 right now, man. It's looking slim. Only 5 minutes left. 64-54.
5 minutes down by 10.
Yeah, you got to turn on the echo feature in the settings.
My earbuds died. So
okay, yeah, we'll get on out of here, man. But yeah, we're losing by 10, and Purdue's losing by 5 to Houston. But anything, it's always a pleasure, y'all, man. Good episode, y'all, man. We're gonna end this one off. We're gonna catch them next time. Make sure everybody out there, make sure you subscribe and like, comment, everything. Don't just watch the video on, like you were saying, Joe. Don't just watch the video on Facebook. Make sure you go into YouTube and
YouTube.
Yeah, and watch it there and hit like and subscribe.
Page, like and subscribe.
Yes.
And put your comments under there.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Exactly.
We ain't only doing it. We're doing this for therapy and fun, but we trying to get paid too.
Yeah.
Go to YouTube.
Go to YouTube.
If you fuck with us, if you love me, go to YouTube.
Yeah.
Do this for us. We love y'all.
Yeah, love y'all, man. Hit subscribe, like.
Peace out,
man. Call it like I see it.
Yes. See
Coming
y'all
at
next week. Peace.
All right.
All right, my brothers.
All right, bro.